If it's your first time here, we are a family of 5 and we live in the middle of the Canadian wilderness. 2 years ago, we purchased 40 acres of unorganized land. We are currently in the process of building our dream home, and we're sharing it all from the beginning. Our goal: to be mortgage and debt free and to live a life we love, raising our kids and our 2 Malamute Huskies. This is Off Grid with Gina&Thi.
Unfortunately, I have some bad news.
He's bleeding. What about Blue? But now where's Blue, right?
Hello! Well, friends, it's coming along quite nicely here. I'm very happy with the location that we chose. As I clear, it keeps looking better and better. So yesterday I gave a big push over here on the area that I want to clear for the build. But unfortunately today I woke up in pretty bad shape. I already had issues with my back. I had a bulging disc because of working many years in construction. So once in a while I get this back spasms. So today I was just taking it easy. I had to go to the dump and just take care of a few errands around. And now I was just with the tractor just removing some stumps over here so I can give my back a break. Not have to kind of, instead of doing the whole day like moving logs, carrying stuff around, I should maybe alternate with doing some work in the tractor, some work in the sawmill. I still have a lot of wood splitting to do. So yeah, I'm gonna try to alternate. I'm really not a good multitasker, so I like to stick to one thing until I finish it, but yeah, it's not good for my back. So just working on removing the stumps over here. This was that high area, and I noticed that some of this rock breaks very easily, but this one not necessarily, so depends. But I just hope that once I dig over here for the foundation, that it's not gonna crack the rocks if I want to put like a bolt inside it, like a rebar glued to the rock, because if it starts cracking, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I'm gonna continue leveling out this area, see if I can knock this mountain a bit lower. But like I said, eventually I might have to rent like a jackhammer, maybe with a bobcat, or maybe a smaller one like a dingo, and try to break some of these rocks. What's wrong? You guys want to go on a walk?
Guess who just came back from a bike ride and is exhausted? It's Blue Blue. You tired, Blue Blue? Huh? Oh, and you are so muddy. Look at you, mister. You're tired, huh? Exhausted. It's so nice today. Beautiful weather to continue on with clearing. Oh, look, do you hear that? These things are so gross. They used to freak me out more though. Like when I first got into the land, when I would see those grasshoppers, oh, I think it's grasshoppers. Guys, I know you guys will correct me because you guys are really good at that on the comments. So, but I think those are grasshoppers. But you don't see like grasshoppers like that in the city. Oh, they're so gross and like jump on you, several of them. But they don't freak me out as much anymore. It's like almost like you get used to it, right?
Are the grasshoppers or crickets?
Or crickets? I don't know. We should look it up, right? Like, what kind of off-griders are we? Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh, gross. Look, gross. Blue, come. Gross. Go get him. Go get him.
Oh,
So many. That's so funny. He got so excited. Imagine he grabs one. He once came back with like a bunny, not a bunny, like a hare. And I felt so bad for the hare. And he was so proud of his like catch for the day. Anyways, he's in the woods now, trying to catch some grouse.
Alright friends, so here's the game plan. I want to try to clear at least the area where I want to put the foundation for the house. And I don't have a lot of time because I still have to work on my solar panel mount before the winter comes. So I want to give myself a month or two to prepare for winter before the freezing temperatures get here. Which means by the end of September, I should probably get started on that. So for now, I'm thinking the center of the house would be more or less there where my tripod is. That would be kind of the center. Therefore, I need to go a bit more this way and that way. So I want to try to focus just on clearing this area and also leaving enough room for me to drive around with the tractor. So that's what I'm going to focus on clearing now. Look who's off leash. Are you happy to be off leash? Don't start peeing on my stuff, please. So I just noticed the other day this huge wasp's nest. I'm scared the kids are gonna come play around here and I get stung, so I'm gonna have to take care of it. Anyways, we're going on a family walk now.
We are on a family walk right now. It's a beautiful day. Barely any bugs.
Okay, Nicholas, release the Kraken.
We're gonna release the Kraken right now.
3, 2, 1, go, 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 go.
It's Max's turn to be off leash. Enjoy the freedom.
Oh, Michael's fast. He's actually keeping up with Max.
Blue came back with a grouse yesterday. He was so proud of his catch. I was not as proud. But they are hunters, so they like hunting.
Just want to take a quick moment and thank Bluetti for partnering with us on today's video. As you guys know, we live off grid, and therefore having a dependable energy source is crucial for us. We've been using Bluetti products for almost a year now, and I have to say I'm very impressed with the quality and performance of all their units. As a matter of fact, right now I'm using the AC200 from Bluetti to power my dryer. Bluetti has sent us the Apex 300 and a few accessories that we're going to be sharing with you guys today. One of the major differences between the AC300 and the Apex 300 is that it has its own battery inside. so it doesn't need another battery to operate, but it can be expanded to up to 6 batteries. Also, Bluetti has upgraded their cables, so you see here these cables are a little challenging to connect from one battery to the next. Now Bluetti has sent us these new cables, which is gonna make it so much more compact. Also, another major difference is that the Apex 300 supports 240 volts, so you can switch from 120 to 240 volts. It also has an AC outlet plug for 240 volts, 50 amps. And it has the 30 amp RV plug, which is the one I use most. And with a special cable, you can charge it for up to 50 amps, which is super fast charging. As far as solar goes, the input goes from up to 12 to 60 volts to 1200 watts maximum times 2, so 2400 watts. I believe that's the XT60 connections, but in our case this is more for like portable solar panels. But if you're using like big solar panels like we are, then it's good to get also the SolarX 4K charger from Bluetti. So with the Bluetti SolarX 4K can charge 4200 watts, and the voltage of the panels can go from 120 volts DC to 450 volts DC. You may notice here that it doesn't have the DC output like the AC300 does, but you can get this accessory over here that connects to it, and you can have your DC output plugs like you had on the AC300. Okay, so I'm gonna switch the AC300 to the Apex 300 and connect the extra battery now, which will bring me to a total of 13,824 watt hours of storage, which is going to be awesome for us here. We've been using the Apex 300 now for over a couple of months, and I have to say I'm very impressed with the performance. And during this whole period we didn't have to use our gas generator, not even once, thanks to the B300K batteries paired with the Apex 300. Once again, thank you Bluetti for partnering with us on today's video. And right now Bluetti is having an amazing 5-year anniversary special deals, so make sure you check out the links in the description down below and our coupon code for extra savings. Now let's get back to the video. Pretty hot outside. My dog here is living the life. Fortunately, I have to go outside. So as you guys remember, this rock over here was where I was supposed to build initially, and I've been clearing this area. It's been quite challenging. There's a lot of rocks and very little dirt over here, which makes leveling this area like very hard. And I'm just trying to get a path here so I can move around with the tractor. So I'm gonna work on removing the stumps here. Now that I have access with the tractor, I'll be able to move this log somewhere else. And yeah, so the plan is to remove these logs and then start cutting down this other big trees, because it's hard to move them by hand. So being able to bring the tractor here helps to save my back. Well, friends, unfortunately, I have some bad news. Yesterday, when around 6 p.m., the kids left the door open by accident, and Max and Blue just ran into the woods. We called them, we went after them, but so far we haven't been able to find them. It's the next day, and yeah, if you know anything about Huskies, they love running away, so I definitely don't recommend this breed if you're wanting a guard dog. That was our mistake. We fell in love with the cuteness over the pictures, and we didn't really do much. Well, we did do some research on the breed, but we just assumed that we could train them to be around us, but unfortunately, that's not the case. So I'm gonna go around with the truck now. I went with the ATV all around the area trying to look for them, and so far no luck, but I'm gonna go with the truck and drive around. We called some shelters around to see if anyone spots them. Yeah, they say this breed, they can go like a kilometer. How many kilometers?
Like 2 hours, 3 hours away driving. Easily.
Yeah, they can easily go kilometers like per hour.
Hundreds of kilometers, like far away.
Well, they probably can go 5 kilometers in an hour or something like that. So anyways, we're gonna see if we can find them. If not, well, the whole family's sad, and hopefully we can find them, but we'll see what happens.
She's gonna go with the ATV. We're just worried because a storm is gonna come, and if the dogs run away, that makes it kind of hard for us to find them. And not only that, they can be in more danger, right? Ah, these dogs always keep us on our toes. It's like I have 5 kids instead of 3. Nothing, huh? But we found Max. Now I wonder where Blue is now.
We found Max in front of us.
Oh, he came to get the truck. Okay. Okay. He's bleeding?
He's lagged a little bit.
Okay, let's see what happens now. Well, if Max is close by, then Blue should be close by too, right? If Max is near, Blue is near too. Like, you know?
Unless Blue wandered off by himself.
Do you think he would, though? They stay together. They're close by then.
And what Blue got stuck, Mommy?
They could have wandered in circles, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
did a big circle and came.
Oh, it's a little far.
What?
Where did you find them? You were riding your thing?
Yeah, I went on ATV ride to see if I spotted him, and I found Max right by the gate. You know that yellow gate?
Yeah.
It was right there on the side of the road. He looked scared at first.
He looked
but
scared?
Yeah.
I don't know what they've been through, right?
Yeah. He's all dirty, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Touchy.
We found Max, Mommy.
I was really thinking that we weren't gonna find them anymore.
Well, now we're not getting a garbage ever.
Okay.
So much for your clean floors.
I don't care about my clean floors. Oh my gosh, it's so far.
Blow, blow! Blow!
Where's your brother? Where's Blue Blue? Where's Blue Blue, Maxie? Where is he? Oh, baby. Oh my gosh, he's all full of really lost. He's like probably starving.
Do you see any bites?
Let me see. I think he's hurt. Baby, where have you been? Huh?
I smell some food for you. Come, I smell some sardines for you.
Open the door for me.
Max is currently eating. You hungry, baby? Touching. I have to clean him up, but we're just gonna give him some rest. He doesn't seem to be very hurt, just some scrapes here and there. His back legs are just really, really bad. He already has bad legs anyway, so that's why she was holding him and bringing him in. But let's see if we can find Blue now. It's weird that you know where Blue is, Max is, so that's just weird. So hopefully we can find Blue. We're gonna take care of this pup right now, right, baby? Right, my love.
Alright, so I cut some wood over here. Mr. James is helping me here with splitting and stacking. So our pile is growing. I still don't think that's enough, but we're gonna build it up as much as we can.
Taking Max for a little walk, but he's having a hard time walking. You have to pee-pee, baby. Let's go. Let's go pee-pee. He's having a hard time.
His back looks weird.
I know. It's like something's
Looks like a hunchback.
like dislocated, right? Like, oh my goodness. This is why we don't leave them off leash, because they overdo it and they don't come back. And a lot of people ask us in the channel why we don't do it. Here's why. Because they could come back not alive or never come back. I'm trying to get Max to go for a pee-pee break. He came outside limping a bit, but I just wanted him to do a little pee-pee break because it's already been 5 to 6 hours. Can we go do a pee-pee break, Maxie? Huh? Can we, baby? That's a no? Ai, meu Deus. How are we going to do this, Max? Just give Max a leg massage here. Oh, baby. He loves massages. Right over here, Max. Yeah. Feel good? Turn around for me to give him a massage. Right there, the legs. He loves massages. Feels good, huh? Max is so much better now with the socks on because it was hurting his feet, the rocks and all the stuff. So he can go pee. Oh, he's so much better. Look at that. Just having those on his feet. He can actually walk now. We didn't give him a bath yesterday just because he was recovering. He was really, really bad yesterday.
Maybe you should.
But we just checked for ticks. We checked his paws to make sure that there was no like super deep cuts, and it's just he's sore everywhere. Make sure there's no debris. We cleaned it and stuff like that.
Okay,
so.
Nicholas, you hold him.
Yeah, he's walking great. Yeah, he's good.
It's not his back legs,
He's
it's
doing
just his
amazing.
feet.
Max is pretty much back to his normal self. Just needed a couple of days of rest, and he's looking pretty good. I think he's depressed though because he doesn't really want to go outside. Maybe a little bit of trauma. She is looking for Blue. No sign of him yet. Really worried about him, but what can we do? And Nicholas isn't feeling well, so I think I'm gonna have to take him to the hospital. The good thing is that Blue's a really good hunter. So I know that he could hunt for food. Every time he's off leash, because we leave the dogs off leash one at a time, they don't run away that way. But every time he's off leash, he always brings back some type of food, if you know what I'm saying. Max, not so much. He's not too much of a good hunter, but Blue is. So I know food-wise he would be okay. We have a lot of fresh water around here. Now when it comes to predators, the one that we're most worried about is bears, obviously, and moose, I guess. And then lynx, we have lynx here too, but I think Blue could take on a lynx, but I don't know. We'll see. You see those miracle stories of, you know, huskies being found after months. So I'm hanging on to that hope. I don't know. We'll just see what happens.
So it's been 4 days, and so far there's no sign of Blue. Gone around many times with the ATV trying to call him, but so far haven't been successful. So yeah, we're pretty sad and worried about him, but we don't know what happened to him, so we're gonna keep on trying to find him. I'm very happy, guys. I found Blue. Went on a bike ride on my neighbor's property next to our house, and I found Blue. I just hope he doesn't jump into the woods again.
Ai, safado. cansado. Hi, my love. Are you tired? Come here, baby. Hi. Oh, baby, how are you? Oh, oh, he's crying. Yeah, you're ready to go inside, right?
From there, like running pretty much, I have to keep up again.
Yeah.
I'm not
He's in
running
good
fast
shape. He doesn't look like he lost weight. He's been hunting for sure. I don't know what that mouth has eaten.
Yeah, he could have survived it.
Honestly, my faith was going a little bit down the 4th day. My floor's all dirty again.
What's the main difference with us, eh? Like, he was more worried about Max, I feel like.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What did he do when he came in?
Thirsty,
Yeah,
so
he's probably... Look at him, he's super thirsty. Poor thing, he's probably hungry too.
we passed a couple of puddles on the way.
And he didn't drink it?
Yeah.
Wow, he survived. Blue the survivor, eh?
Yeah,
Where have you been, mister? You okay?
His back legs don't even seem too bad though.
No, his back legs are awesome.
His paws.
He's fine. It's almost like he was out for a couple of hours.
I'm just really tired.
You're tired, huh, baby? Don't worry, you're gonna sleep well tonight.
We're having a special banquet to celebrate the return of the prodigal sons. Right?
Ooh, look what we have here. Yum yum.
So Gina made some liver. We mixed it with their kibble.
I put a little bit of ground beef in there too.
And he has a bunch of seeds tomorrow. We're gonna have to take care of that.
He's just too tired today.
Yeah, we're just gonna let him rest. And Max still didn't take his bath either.
So we're gonna double team.
Tomorrow's gonna be bath day. All right, we're going for a walk together after what, 4 days without Blue and Max. Well, Max did come sooner, but we got Max sooner. Blue is still recovering. He's still limping a little bit. He's pretty tired. He didn't want to get up this morning. He's still recovering from all the adventures. But yeah, he's gonna get better. Max is already back to, I would say, 90%, so he's pretty good. Max! Come! 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 Yeah, that's my good boy. So you see, Max is good.
Well, Blue would for sure run if he saw a bunny or something.
Yeah, if they see something moving, their instincts will kick in and they'll forget about their pain. Alright, we let the dogs rest a little bit, but now it's time to clean them. They're quite dirty and full of seeds, those sticky seeds, so we're gonna have to clean them up before we can give them a bath. Started to rain, so we're gonna move our spa into the gazebo. All right, Max. I think we're done. Not perfect by any means, but there's only so much I can do right now.
Hey Max, which hand? Which hand? Which hand is the treat in? Which one? Which one? This one? Ding ding! Correct. I'm gonna play it one more time. Okay, which hand? Which hand? This one? Wrong.
Okay, you're mean. All right, let's go inside.
I'm currently on a walk with Max. Blue didn't want to come. Oh, it is snowing.
I'm joking. That's dog's hair.
Oh my gosh, I thought it was snowing already. What is that?
That's dog's fur.
Why does that look like snow? No, que susto. I was like, no, I'm not ready for this. That's not a funny joke, eh? Max wanted to come for a walk, but Blue doesn't want to. He's like, I've already had enough of this forest. You can't pay me to come out here. So we're just gonna go for a walk with with Max right now.
Progress continues. Today I have backup. I have Michael and Lily giving me a hand over here. So I just took down a big tree over there. I had to use the chain and the tractor to pull it because it was leaning the other way, and sometimes just the wedge doesn't do it. All right, it's Max's turn to take a bathy time now.
You ready, Max?
We set up the table here so we don't have to bend down as much. We'll see how this goes. What's going on? Max going crazy here after the bath.
It's okay. Okay, there we go.
This week wasn't a very productive one as I spent a lot of time trying to find the dogs. Luckily, found them and they're pretty much recovered. Blue and Max are 100% now. So now I can go on and focus on the tasks. So I pretty much at the cliff. I have a few more big trees on this side and then I'm gonna need to push a little bit more towards this side. And as soon as I'm clearing a good area, it should be safe to do a burn pile around the center here. I'm just gonna wait for a rainy day just to make sure that there's no forest fires, and that's the plan. I can see the sunset. So I was able to clear at least one of the sides over there. And I began leveling the floor here a little bit. This area here was more challenging because it seems like to be on top of a rock, so here wasn't as bad. But eventually I'm gonna have to dig this up to do the foundation. Still haven't figured out if I'm doing piers or what I'm gonna do, but it's nice to have the whole family back together again. So what do you think, Blue and Max? You guys like our new house location? You guys are gonna get a nice view as well. You're able to see all the chipmunks and squirrels. It's gonna be nice, guys. All right, let's go. So I just felled this tree over here, and I was wondering how tall it is. Can you guys guess how tall this tree was? So from my measurements, I already cut the tip off, but including that, I think it's around 60 feet. So it's taller than I thought. I was thinking like 40, 50 feet, but yeah, they're quite tall over here. Yeah, there's a lot of them. So it's been around a week since the dogs came back from their little adventure. I would hope that they learned their lessons, but I really don't think they did. I want to put a tracker on them, at least one of those that you put on their collars. Get at least one, so that one dog could be off leash. Yeah, I would love to have dogs that would just stay around us and not wander off, but these are not the kind. But I have had success with having one on the leash and one off leash. They usually stick around. So I'm gonna check right now if Blue learned his lesson or not. Come, Blue. Blue, sit. Stay. Go. Let's see how far he's going to wander. Okay guys, don't pee on top of each other, come on. Well, so far he's sticking around. Today's a nice day, it's gonna rain later on. And off he goes. Make sure you stay around here, Blue. So later on today is going to rain. I was gonna try to do a burn, but I don't know if I'm quite ready yet. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I have a feeling if this dog's got the chance, they'll do the same thing again. Run off. And maybe they won't be as lucky next time to come back alive. Yeah, it's quite frustrating. Oh, but at least Blue is sticking around here. Max wants to go and run with Blue. And we know where that leads. Okay, let's turn around. Come on. Guys. Blue, move. Don't hurt your legs, Blue. And one thing about these dogs is they're super fast. One moment they're on one side, and then I don't even see them coming from the other side. From really far. I don't know how they got there. Blue, where are you? Oh, here he comes. Come, Blue. Come. Good boy. Good boy. Come. Sit. Sit. Good boy. You had a nice run. Good job. Well, I was able to call him back. Actually, that worked out quite well. Now, lunchtime, I'll let Max run off a bit. Did you get a good run? Yes, sir? You're tired now, huh? Good. Well, this tree was pretty tall as well. It was 68 feet, so almost 70 feet. Maybe 69 with the stump there. Almost done clearing the side. Have 4 more trees to go. It's a rainy day here today, so I'm gonna take advantage to burn up some bush. I've been meaning to do that for a while, so even though it's raining quite a bit, it might start blowing some strong winds later on, so I want to be able to put out the fire if I have to. So this hose is running quite a long way. It's probably around 500 feet to my well, but I'm gonna test it out, see if I have any pressure. think I should. So it's connected to my trailer, and then it's connected to the well, so it's quite a long way. And I was able to finish clearing one of the sides. Well, I still have to remove the stumps. So as you guys can see, I finished my goal, which was to clear this side. And now I want to remove all that brush from there and here. There's 2 piles at least for now, so that I can draw the line of where I want my wall to be over here, the wall going east-west. And then from there, I'll go this way, somewhere between 20 to 25 feet, I'm thinking for now. So I'm probably gonna need to clear more on this side over here. So I want to try to do the foundations before the ground freezes. So that's why I'm not clearing all this space, which eventually, probably maybe throughout the winter or next year, I'm gonna clear way more going south. But for now, I just wanted to at least dig up the foundation, so if I get a chance during the winter, I can start working on the house. So I'm gonna try to burn that pile and that pile and maybe that one over there. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to get done today because I want to keep it small just so it can be under control. It's my first fire, so I'm being extremely cautious. So the plan is to grab the bush, maybe with the forks in the tractor, bring them over to that open area over there where there's like no trees around, where my water hose reaches. Alright, so I've got water, some nice pressure here. So this stuff is pretty green and wet, so it's gonna be hard to start, I think. I think once it gets going, it'll be hard to keep contained, so I want to start slow. Well, so far the burn's going better than expected. I know it's a bit of work having to move the stuff, but I prefer being safe than sorry, because if I light up this forest on fire, it's gonna be way worse. So I prefer taking the time to move the stuff over and doing a little bit at a time. And it is a little bit windy, which helps to burn faster, so I can keep on putting. Probably burns in less than 5 minutes whatever I drop here, so I can do this quite fast. And surprisingly, it started quite easily. I did put a little bit of used cooking oil just on a little bit of on the side there, and yeah, it was pretty easy to start the fire. Have to have lunch by the fire today because so I can keep an eye on it. Gina made some yummy potatoes, broccoli, corn, some nuggets. Well, it's amazing how that big pile of brush turned into this little pool of coals. I soaked everything up, and but unfortunately I was only able to get one pile done because I had other things to do. But it gives me a better idea of the space I have to work with now. Still have the stumps to remove. Okay, so this, for now, it's more or less where I want the wall to go. And for now I'm going like 25 feet, which would be like around where this tree over here is. So I still have a bit of work to do in this area, but I'm almost there. Gotta take down maybe another 2 big trees, 2 or 3, and remove the stumps. And then I'm gonna have to decide what kind of foundation I want. The easiest would be a pier foundation, but I wanted to try to get a basement of some sort, or even a crawl space, a closed off crawl space, maybe with some cinder blocks or something like that, just so I can have an area to have a furnace, and maybe also if I could have my electrical stuff down in the basement, that would be ideal, so I don't have to make an extra space above, an extra room for the machine room. So, but I won't be able to dig. I'm hoping I can go at least a foot or 2 down, and then maybe build up some blocks going maybe 3-4 feet high, and then add another 4 feet of framing, like wood framing, and then build a house on top of that, so I could have maybe like a 7-8 foot basement, and then the house would be a bit higher, or quite a bit higher. So, and then backfill some of this area, because here where I'm standing right now, it's kind of on the top part of the rock, and it seems like it dips over there in the middle. So it's almost like I just have to fill up the sides here and around to almost keep the same level as this rock where I'm standing right now. So that would kind of give me an advantage where I don't have to dig. I can just use the dip on the rock to use as already my basement, and just fill up the sides. Oh, it's quite windy here, so, but anyways, my plans keep changing as we go. Only when I start digging there, I'm gonna be able to decide what I'm gonna do, because it might be very hard to make a basement floor because of the rock being so uneven. And if I do one level, it might be too high because there's parts of the rock that are higher than others. So I'll decide once I get there, I guess.